The library is infamous. The first Halo game, Halo Combat Evolved, is a truly beloved game for so many people. But there's a lot of people out there who consider its 7th mission, the library, to be the worst mission in the entire franchise. I'd never played Halo Combat Evolved until a couple months ago, and I knew going into it that people hated this level. So when I saw its name pop up on the loading screen, I took a deep breath, and I braced myself for what I was sure was going to be a painful half hour. And yeah, it wasn't awesome, but it's not like it was the war crime that everybody had hyped it up as being. The library is a very flawed level, but the more I reflect on it, the more it has started to grow on me. I think that the frustrating design decisions behind this level were put there purposefully. So yes, the library is bad, but it's bad on purpose. The library starts by pulling the rug out from under the player. Master Chief has been teleported away and essentially kidnapped by some unknown machine. Then the player is thrown headfirst into a marathon of a combat gauntlet with an objective they barely understand. The player fights through a wide, dark, brutalist hallway, mowing through scores of Flood as they go, and go, and go, and go. This level is long, way too long, and what you see is what you get. Sure, sometimes you're following 343 Guilty Spark, sometimes you're waiting for a door to open, and sometimes you're getting lost. But ultimately, it's just fighting the Flood in a corridor like this the entire time. And the lack of gameplay variety makes this whole section feel longer than it actually is. This level has some of the least gameplay variety within it out of every level in the game. And that's the bizarre part. Gameplay variety is something that the entire game has excelled at. In fact, Bungie actually became famous for a philosophy they followed in this regard. The 30 seconds of fun or half minute of Halo. It's a more complex game design philosophy than people give it credit for, but I'd summarize it as this. Designing a game to have an incredible 30 seconds of combat. Then you take that solid 30 seconds, shuffle around variables like the environment, enemy types, available weapons, and suddenly you'll have hours worth of excellent gameplay with that 30-second loop as a foundation. This gameplay philosophy works. It works so well that it has been copied many times over by many different developers. So it really set off my alarm bells when I noticed that the library disregards this rule entirely. Bungie had a philosophy that was working well for them, and then all of a sudden it vanished. There has got to be a reason. Then, while I was working on the script of my last Halo video, I think I found it. Let me set the scene real quick. The player has just finished one of the most exciting, cutscene-heavy, and story-rich missions in the entire game. A level where they fight 2 different enemy factions and are introduced to 2 brand new factions. Then they're ripped away from that and put into a bland environment with only 1 enemy faction and very few gameplay mix-ups. This level's design is so bland and repetitive that it actually becomes frustrating. Then that frustration is compounded by the maze-like environment that makes it very easy to get lost in. This level is far more bland, frustrating, and boring than any that have come before it. But I think that's the point. While I don't think this mission's gameplay was the right creative choice, I think it serves the story in an interesting way. The finale of the mission contains the biggest plot twist in the entire game.
That final step is reserved for you, Reclaimer. That wasn't supposed to happen.
Oh, really?
Cortana.
You have any idea what that bastard almost made you do?
Yes. Activate Halo's defenses and destroy the Flood, which is why we brought the Index to the control center.
You have no idea how this ring works, do you? Why the Forerunners built it? Halo doesn't kill Flood. It kills their food. Humans, Covenant, whatever. We're all equally edible. The only way to stop the Flood is to starve them to death. And that's exactly what Halo is designed to do. Wipe the galaxy clean of all sentient life.
Master Chief just pulled the trigger on a weapon that would wipe out life in the universe. And I, as the player, didn't think to question Chief's actions until it was already too late. Well, too late if Cortana hadn't been there. This is where the game design of the library comes into play. The player has spent the past 30 minutes fighting the Flood non-stop. It was mentally taxing, and Guilty Spark's ramblings gave us a lot to think about in the very few moments of respite. So once the mission is complete, both the player and Master Chief are so exhausted that they just go along with Guilty Spark's plan without question. So this twist hit me while my defenses were down, all thanks to the level's frustrating game design. While I do believe this was an intentional and clever decision from Bungie, I still don't think the ends justify the means. Just because a long crappy level allows a plot twist to hit harder doesn't mean that the crappy level was good. I'm curious to hear your thoughts. Did this plot twist surprise you your first time through the game? Do you believe that the frustrating nature of this mission was intentional? Or hey, maybe you don't think that this was a bad mission at all? I'm curious to hear what y'all have to say in the comments. Recently, I made a Halo CE 25 years later retrospective. I'd never played a Halo game before, and the idea behind the video was, can Halo Combat Evolved and its novelization make me a Halo fan 25 years after its original release? It is by far my favorite video that I've ever made, and as a YouTuber with only 2,000 subscribers, it would mean the world to me if you checked it out. Please hit the like button, swipe right on the comment section to hype this video, and subscribe to my channel if you like what I'm doing here. Thanks for watching. Hopefully, I'll see you again soon.